Everyone, the lot you are about to see was built by me and replaces the nightclub in Willow Creek. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Hello everyone, I'm Leora Sims. Welcome to another lot showcase. Today's lot is a bar, but it can also be a lounge because as I was going through and making the lot a bar, I saw that if it was on lounge, this lot has everything in it uh, to be considered a lounge. So you can set it as a bar or a lounge. And this is the Green Clover bar. It was an idea that I had on Monday to do I guess you can say, a St. Patrick's Day inspired bar. I wanted to do a bar for a long time because, as some of you know, I have a hard time playing my game in the community nightlife spots that Max has created because it's very dark for me. So I wanted to create a venue that uses a lot of light colors and just have a lot of light in the venue so that I could play in the venue at night. As you can see, I put some lighting here by the doors so that even at night the lot is very nicely lit up. If you have a sim who loves the outdoors, there is a table and chairs out here. You also have your trash can right here. And I am controlling the McBride sisters as I showcase this lot. However, there are several other Sims in this bar that I've showcased in my Create a Sim showcase. So let's go inside. I will put the walls half up so that you see what the walls look like, and this is the best for me because I can see what the walls look like so the walls aren't completely down, but it's just easier for me to play with the walls in this mode. As you can see, you walk in and there is some tables and chairs to sit at. This is a base game flooring that I used. It looks very similar to the flooring that comes with Granite Falls, so I just want to let you guys know that this is one of the base game floors that comes in this lighter color. You have 3 tables here. I wanted this to be a wide open space in case anybody wanted to dance. I'll just put the walls up for a second to show you the bathroom. So you have this simple bathroom. it's all done, the walls are done in this green stone color. The floors are done in a green wood that I found also in the base game. This whole bar is base game. It just has a toilet, a sink, and a mirror. It has one of the most expensive toilets, if not the most expensive toilet in the game so far, because I wanted there to be a good toilet in here so that you wouldn't walk into the lot and your Sims would always break the toilet, because that happens a lot on community lots. I didn't want it to happen with this one. There's also a bathroom on this side. It has a green sink that I always wanted to use. I think that's the cheapest sink, but in the green color. A mirror, and a toilet. You have your string instruments here, so if you have Sims that love to perform or love to play for tips, they can do that here. I actually know that my McBride sisters have some violin skill, and just as I was about to record my Sim Kelly was very tense, so I sent her over to play the violin so that she would be happy for the recording of this video. And as I took it off pause for a second, just to make sure she was all situated, and I saw that somebody gave her 16 simoleons for playing the violin. If you have a guitarist, there's also a guitar here. So if you have Sims that love to listen to live performances, you have your tables, and they can sit here and listen to the guitar player or violin player here. And of course they can sit here if they don't want to sit on the bar stools. I wanted to create a very relaxed vibe in here because I wanted to create a lot that was easy for me to play in. As I said, a lot with a lot of light. So I wanted there to be several shades of different shades of wood. Because I thought about doing a dark wood throughout the entire lot, because when I think of a pub, I think of usually dark woods. However, I know that a lot of those dark woods are used in the Maxis nightlife venues, and that's one of the reasons I have trouble playing in them, because it's a dark floor, it's a dark wood, and it's pretty dim lighting. So I decided to go for lighter woods, but I still wanted that pub feel and a very relaxed feel. So let me put the walls up again. Okay, so then your Sim will walk into this bar area, which is separate, and it has white flooring, white wood flooring, which I always wanted to use. some other Sims that I created are also wearing green. Isn't that cool? I didn't realize that. Um, so here's the bar area, and as you can see, there's a bar here, a bar here, a total of 3 bars, and there's plenty of seating. There's a seat here, and 2 seats here, and 2 seats here.
So.
Now I would like to talk about the TV and the speakers. First, let's talk about the TV, because it'll take me less time to talk about that. For a bar, you need to have a TV in The Sims 4. I guess kind of like a sports bar. I don't think there needs to be a TV in a bar, but that's my own personal opinion. But to categorize this as a bar, I had to put a TV in. And I figured if I have to put a TV in and everybody's going to gravitate to it, it should be a TV that people can see. If they want to watch TV, if your Sims want to watch TV, your best bet is to watch over at these 2 bars, because I purposely put the TV so that I could see it when I was playing, and my Sims, I think it's at a very good angle. And I'd also like to talk about the speakers right now. Now, the speakers, there's a very interesting story. When we got the December, I believe it was the December update, we got an, and then we got some extra holiday, we got that holiday pack for free. I downloaded that pack, and because it was free, I don't think I would have paid for it, but I did download the pack. It was free, and I do use it. But we got a holiday wall speaker, and I didn't understand why we got a holiday wall speaker. Why a wall speaker for the holidays? But to categorize a lot as a bar, you need a wall speaker. So I went through the wall speakers, and I realized, well, when I was playtesting this lot, guys, what I found was that every speaker plays a different kind of music. And this is something that I didn't know. I thought that, I don't know why, it was stupid, but I had never used the wall speakers, I will say that, and I thought that the speakers played whatever the radios in The Sims 4 played. I didn't realize that they each played a separate type of music. So they do. And as I was and as I was going through the catalog, I saw that each speaker cost the same amount, and they all looked the same to me, so I didn't understand why. And I just picked a speaker, just any speaker, when I built this lot. I wanted 2 on the wall. For some reason, I thought it looked good to have 2 on the wall. And then I went in a day or 2 later, and I covered some walls that I had forgotten to cover, and I was playtesting the lot, and I used the speakers, and I clicked on it, and it said alternative, and I said, wait, this only plays alternative. So I went back into the catalog and I realized that the holiday speakers play only holiday music, and there's also a speaker for romantic music and pop music and any music that's in the game. This is something, as I said, that I didn't realize before. The funny thing is, I wanted to play alternative music in this particular bar because, as I said, I want it to have a very low key feel. But I just threw, when I originally built this bar, I just threw some speakers up on the wall, and I didn't understand why um, they were all the same price and what was different about them because I wasn't paying attention, and I just threw some alternative speakers up on the wall. I don't even think I read that it was alternative music. I only noticed it was alternative music when I came in here to play test the lot and it said alternative. And I think that that's great because I wanted alternative music on this lot. I don't picture electronica on this lot or romantic anything, and it's just funny that I blindly chose what I wanted to begin with. So even after playtesting the lot, I didn't have to change the speakers. I went through the catalog again, and after realizing that they all played a different type of music, and realized that I picked the right type of music for this bar all along without even realizing that it could be a possible issue. So I blindly chose the alternative wall speakers, and I didn't have to change them. And usually when you playtest, you have to change something, but I didn't change them at all because I realized that they were right all along.
Bravo hina, Gasha Webs, Barba, Inja, Ha, Jolly.
I like the wall speakers because they're as low as you want them to be. They're not overpowering. If I had not a radio, but a stereo in here, the music would be very overpowering. So now, we're going to our third room, and that is this quiet little room over here. You have some chairs, two different types of chairs, a nice fireplace. I put a decoration over here. I felt that this green fireplace had to be here. It just felt like it belonged there. You could sit and chat in this room if you want to come here for a quiet date. It's a little bit romantic to be able to sit and chat with your date away from all the noise of this bar area. And there's a piano in here for your Sims who are great piano players. Now, before I started this video, I loaded the McBride sisters into a game, and I loaded some other Sims that had been previously on the Create a Sim showcase, and I had the McBride sisters introduce themselves to my other Sims so that they could all come to this bar together. And one of the Sims that I had come with the McBride sisters was Andrew Miller. Andrew Miller has a level 10 piano skill, but it looks like he left, and Kaylee is still here. Kaylee Love is the sim that I did before Andrew Miller. And I created her really to be the girlfriend of Andrew Miller. So when I was preparing this video, I put Andrew Miller and Kaylee in the same household because I wanted to see how they would interact, and I wanted you guys to see how they interact together, but you're not going to get to see that because it looks like Andrew... Oh, no, Andrew's right here. Unfortunately, I'm not controlling him. So...
Smirk. Wait, who's it? Clover. Oh, Nabaka.
Her.
Polo my Debo. Shorg. Fenica Finave. Fistful of Grenada.
Chairman Durkeen.
Xanahoy.
Banuka Doy.
Ah, Makosa.
Noit. Ras Bobsel. Jixi. Hish Pipsa Lagoosh.
I want them all in the same room.
Runa. Seba.
I'll point out the Sims that I created in my Create a Sim showcases. This is not, I didn't put every sim in this bar. I didn't have the sisters meet every sim that I ever created for the Create a Sim showcase. I just chose the ones that don't have jobs so that I could make this video and everybody would come along. And I also chose, I believe, the most recent ones. So here are the McBride sisters. I created them, obviously. And here is Kaylee Love. Andrew, you just saw, I created him. I wanted to see if he could play the piano, but I'm not controlling him. Here is Anna O'Brien. I created her a while ago. And this is Anna's brother, James O'Brien. I created him about a week after I created Anna, and I did a lot showcase with them together as one household. You could also download Anna separately on the gallery. You could download Anna separately. I believe you could download Anna's brother separately, but you could also download them together, and my name on the gallery is Leora 18. I said in my last Create a Sim showcase, my most recent Create a Sim showcase, that I wanted to make some Irish girls, but I didn't want to make them redheads. But I make a lot of redheads. So there is Anna O'Brien and her brother as proof. They weren't my Patrick's Day Sims, but they are redheads and they are supposed to be Irish. And here is Andrew Miller sitting at the bar stool.
Scout holiday! Bernard Roy! Ablish! Yatubev Karangi! Gusha! Tripnathenic! Yadamsa! Chimalimple! Dag dag!
Tevene,
Dag dag!
Mikoya. Fwis, Carnamoo. Elfriskill Bara. Dinar.
And she's tense again, so let me have her play a song.
Ah, Susu.
I want you guys to see that everything works. I playtest all my lots.
Zazook. Oh,
This was one of the easier lots to playtest. And I was very surprised about that because it didn't start out that way when I was building it.
Dag dag! Harvin, Rinshu, Nabara Watanini, Karenzi,
Andrew doesn't seem like he's going to play the piano,
Say bow.
even though he has skill level 10. Seems like I'm going to get carroted.
Boy. Hard to say. Outside. From Karamushi. Dag dag. Ah, Stova.
Surf Samzo, Quing, Abba,
Won't say bow. From Karamushi.
Okay, so you guys see that the piano does work in that spot. As I said, I wish that we could ask people to play instruments, because I know that Andrew has level 10 piano skill, and I created him so that you guys could download him and become friends with him in your game and have him play at your Sims weddings or parties, because it's very hard to know a musician that has a good quality musical skill in game. And I created the McBride sisters with a very high mixology skill and put them in the mixology branch of the culinary career. And I did that so that you could have them be the mixologist at your parties. So even though I don't do a lot of parties in The Sims, I've had sim parties on the brain. I guess because I like the idea of choosing your mixologist, of choosing your musician, and of choosing your employees for Get to Work. So, I really love the customization of The Sims 4, and I never had that. I've heard that people have had that in The Sims 2, and although I got The Sims 2 very recently because for one day it was free, and all you had to do was go to Origin and type in I love The Sims, and you got the game. I didn't download it. I got it because I know that eventually I may want to play it, and I didn't want to lose the opportunity. But getting back to the lot, you could also play test here with your date. Because I did put a test table over here. And in my own personal opinion, this is the best community lot that I built so far. As I said, I'm not saying that it is the best lot ever created. I know that there are better builders than me, but I try to make very accessible lots because I want lots that are easy for me to play in, but lots that still look good. For example, I could have made the foundation on this building lower. It didn't have to have a foundation actually, and it started out very low, but I had an idea, a picture in my head about what this building was going to look like or should look like, and it looked better this way. But really, it would be easier for me to play in if it was a little lower. But I made it as high as I could without having an issue. I also put some trim here, and I love this trim. I actually deleted some trim because it made the building look higher and it wasn't working for me. It wasn't as accessible to me, but this is perfect because I want to show you that you enter the bar here. This is what I was trying to show you before when I was trying to put the walls up. Wow, there's a person here, a sim here that I did not create, who is dressed in green. It's like they knew that I was trying to make an iris-themed bar. Anyway, when you enter here, when you enter the bar, you have this room here, and the bathrooms are here. Here are the doors to the bathrooms. And that's that green stone that I used. And you have these archways. I really love the archways, and I'm really happy that you can now see them. So I didn't use doors. I didn't think that doors were very good because I wanted a separation, but yet I wanted the bar to feel very open and very homey and very relaxed. So you have an archway here. Usually my foundations aren't even high enough to use the archways. And you have an archway here that I love. I especially love the archway in this spot. And you go in here, there's your piano, Oh, someone's. Oh, that is my sim at the piano. And I just think there's something here for everybody. If you do not want to have, um, a bar experience and you just want to have a quiet date, it's perfect for that because you do have a quiet place for your Sims to talk and you have wall speakers, but you don't have um, a stereo that's going to be blasting unless you want it to. You also have this seating area outside so that if you have a sim that wants to take a drink out here and that sim loves the outdoors, you have that option. Also, you have a little bit of privacy outside because all you do is you have Sims walking in the door, but they don't really gravitate towards outside. So if you have Sims who love the outdoors and want their privacy, they can have their privacy. I also put the trash can over here. You need to have a trash can in a bar venue, but I didn't want it to take space inside, so I was happy that I had enough room to put the trash can here. I was very happy that this table came with a touch of green to it. And I really like the way the front of it came out. Um, as I said, I'm not the best builder, and I go for what's easiest for me to play in. But over the last few months, I realized that my building has been getting better. If you look at my first Sims 4 house and then compare it to my others, um, it is a lot better. The easiest way for me to show you the roof of this venue is to go into build mode and go into the gallery. I'm sorry. Go into save to my library. It's already been saved. As I speak to you, this green clover lot is already on the gallery. I usually put these lots on the gallery right after I record the lot showcase, but I decided to put it on the gallery right away because of the 17th of March, and so I believe that this went up on the 16th of March. It went up as soon as it was play tested, but there's the roof. As you can see, it has some detailing. and I really hope that you enjoy this lot as much as I enjoy this lot. I've played in it and I can see everything. I'm going to, before I end this video, show you what the lot looks like in all different times of day. Here is night, and that is where you can see the lights the best. It is because of night that I put these lights up here. Night and evening, but particularly night, I needed to, because even though this is a nice, bright lot, there are some dark greens in it. So I needed to put some light, colored lights here. And this helps me to see better in game. This is morning. This is afternoon. And this is evening. Enjoy this lot, guys, as much as I do. Again, the lot is called the Green Clover Bar, and my name on the gallery is Leora18. Also, someone on the gallery looked at this lot and asked me if I could build a 2-bedroom house because they liked the outside of this lot. I think that they wanted this lot to be a house. So I'm going to probably convert this bar into a 2-bedroom house at some point, and I'm going to save it under a different name. But I really like the front too, and I thank that person for mentioning that they like the outside of this lot. I hope that this person likes the inside as well, even though I realize that it is not a home lot, it is a community lot. And again, this is the first time that I've used this trim, and I didn't think that I would like it, but I really, really do like to use the trim on certain lots. Certain lots, it fits to use the trim. And this lot took me about a day, well, less than a day, but that's because I had a picture in my mind for the look and the feel that I was going for, and I wasn't sure that I could achieve what I was going for, but I did. The hardest part for me is the porch type area. I love porches and they've always been hard for me, so I'm trying to make better porches, and as I'm making better porches I'm also making better roofs, and I'm just really happy with this lot. And again, for the umpteenth time, I hope that you are very happy with this lot, that you use it, and that you find it easy to use, because that is the most important thing to me, is that you find that the lot is nicely decorated, nicely thought out, and easy to play in. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. subscribe, like, comment, and be happy.